Farewell Sword. Hello guys, welcome back to Let's Play Skyward Sword. I'm out of breath. I've been for so long. So long, bleeding so long. Sorry, I'm acting stupid again. So hello guys, welcome back to Let's Play Skyward Sword with the post-commentary Tim. Because he stupidly had his mic muted on the original commentary, which sucked. Yeah, notice how much easier the BMOs are in this game than they are in the other ones where you had to bond them. It's just so annoying. So annoying. Get the rupee, thank you. See, now I can't like actually talk about what I'm doing because that's like I have to watch what I'm doing and try to commentate as if I were playing, although that would really be kind of fake. But yeah, like I said, this temple is excruciating. It's just so long. So much like going through the same rooms again, but not... Well, I don't know if it's really that. I can't stand this room here. Because you have to make these precision jumps. If you're even remotely, like, diagonal, then you don't make the jump, and it's just like, you have to do it all over again. It's also worth noting that the platform that you're on when you first enter the room, well, you can't actually get back to that platform once you enter the room. Why am I going back? That's not what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to keep going forward. You know, like Hoobastank. At least I'm moving forward. At least I'm moving forward. I love that song. That is such a great song. But you don't normally think of... Dude! You don't normally think of Hoobastank as making good songs, but man, that entire album is really good, actually. I don't remember what it's called. It's got all kinds of stuff on it, just, you know. I'm not gonna sit here and sing it for you now because you don't want to hear me do that, even though my singing does seem to be pretty popular. To the point there's actually a channel out there now called Nintendo Capri Sun Vivo. It's got like all my songs on it. And it's pretty funny, actually, because he might even have some of my breaking NCS stuff there. Like the farting in your sleep and all that. So, it's pretty funny. It's kind of cool to see all that collected in one. Yeah, whoever was doing that channel, you're doing a good job, because, like, they even found some songs I forgot that I even sung. I'm like, what is going on here? Maybe I should sing a song right now for you to post up there. You know, just something random off the top of my head. Oh, you got the blower! Oh my gosh, it's the blower! It's like the flower, except you die. No, it's actually a new item for your B menu. And considering we're only getting 8 items on there through the entire game, to be adding one to that 8 is actually a pretty big deal. So, and this is what it does. It blows. It blows. It blows off scorpions, it blows the blowfish, it blows everything. And be careful with your jumps here, so we're not going to start all over with this. Watch this now. Oh, no, I didn't do it. I thought I was going to do it with the blower. You know, to show it off. Oh, there is a treasure chest down on the floor, too, and I remember thinking here, how am I going to get that without going all the way back to the beginning? Yeah, just jump. Yeah, there it is, there it is, there it is. Behind you, behind you! Jamie! Behind you! I finally saw Scream 4. Yes, yesterday. Like, I got it at the game store, along with Heavy Rain and Shadow of the Colossus. So that'll be a future LP very soon now that I have the game. Actually, I'll probably want to practice a little bit, but... Yeah, there's another Goddess Plume, so hell yeah to that. Yeah, but I also got Scream 4, so I finally got to see it, and it was so good! Man, it was really good. It was just like the original. It was just as good. Of course, not surprising, considering it had the same director. Yeah, and you can actually... What I didn't realize until just now, or well, I didn't... When I was playing, I realized that at some point that you could get back to the platform at the back of the room with very little trouble. Damn, gum. See what I mean, though? You gotta make these jumps, like, totally precise. Get away from me, blowfish. Get away. Get away, Slippy. Oh, I thought I was gonna miss that. Good lord. Yeah, I could've just bumped the wall. Yeah, I did bump the wall. Okay. Oh, get off of me. Get off of me, kitties. You're not mine anymore. You're adopted. You were adopted. Oh, there's a heart. Might as well push this. This is like a little shortcut in case you come back in here. But if you made it this far in the room, why would you need that, though? You never come back in here. Ah, so climbing will matter. So how's it? Yeah, like I said, I mean, I'm just like, I can't even think right now because I'm like going to pass. happen, man? I'm so nervous. I have to bring some extra... I need to, like, find out if I can buy something for my camera to get extra space. Then again, I mean, how much is there really to record? Just record us messing around. I was actually blowing on the rupee there to show that that's one of the details they added to the game. You can blow on the rupees and they spin around. It's pretty cool. Jeez, I can't even see Link because there's a block in front of him. And this is actually the block that was preventing me from climbing the ladder earlier when I first came in. So we can move this now and make it so that we can climb the ladder if we ever need to again. Which, of course, why would we need to if we picked up what was on the side? And down we go. And just walk by that. I don't even mess with those anymore. You know, it's just like, why would you? You know, the tempting thing would be to try to do something in this room, but as it turns out, you can't. So you have to go back to the first room again and take the other path. It's like a giant figure 8, basically. I be taped. Oh, yeah, that's right, because now you have the blower, so you can do that. Excuse me. Should be drinking as I'm commentating. We got bombs. Not much we can do with those blocks there, but if you go over here, you see one that's kind of covered in sand, and it's like, couldn't you just dig that sand out with your hands? I mean, good lord. On The Biggest Loser, they had to dig enough sand out to stand on and reach a flag 14 feet in the air. I'm thinking about, like, starting a blog about The Biggest Loser, just talk about, like, my... I mean, I've probably talked about that before, about, like, my impression of each season. Oh, this is where I aggravate everybody's ADHD or ADD or whatever the hell it is by pushing the block 1/4 onto the switch. Yeah, that's right. And then just leaving it there. Yeah. Normally I'd want to push it onto the switch because that's just the more proper way to do things, but since when am I proper? If you think I'm proper, you don't know me at all. I'm sorry. Is this where I finally think to use the blower on the fish? No. I guess not. Wait for the stamina to refill. Yeah, you have to do a lot of that in this temple. It's just one of them things, you know. It's just one of them days that a girl goes through. It's like Monica, you know. Monica, who wins. Oh. Oh no, but I'm tired. I can't fight the scorpion because I'm tired. I can't hug my kids because I'm tired. Oh my gosh, heavy rain. It makes me think about heavy rain. Right now I just went through like the electric part where you have to hold down like 5 buttons at once to sneak through the wires. Like there was one part I couldn't figure out because I thought my R button stopped working. It was where you're in the mall and you're like surrounded by people and you have to get through the crowd by pushing buttons, and it's like, since when do you get through a crowd by pushing buttons? But that's what I did. So, and it took me forever to get through that. I had to do it like 6 times because I thought my R1 button wasn't working. Then suddenly it was working again, so... My impressions so far of the game, I like it. I love it a lot. The police officer with like the Minority Report superpowers and stuff, he's weird. Like, I don't know what's, like, where his story is going at all. I'm figuring they're all gonna sort of intersect at a point, I guess. But, like, they give him this office, and it's, like, in his, you know, cupboard or something. And then, like, he turns it into, like, this giant waterfall place or something, just a nice work environment, which I could see that happening in the near future. That, oh, what, dude, I was trying to blow, and you shot me. You can't shoot me while I'm trying to blow. Anyway. Ooh, wee. You can't shoot me when I'm trying to blow. Yeah, we finally let Adam hear the epic rap battles of history, so he would know what I was making all the references to. I don't know why I'm singing that so much lately. I've just been watching it a lot, so I have them all memorized now, or some of them. What's even funnier is when you start to memorize, like, different parts of the videos, and you have certain ones that, like, certain parts of the videos that you look forward to. Like, the best part of the Ben Franklin one is the shot of Ben Franklin at the very beginning, because he's so fat! And, like, after, like, at the start of the rap, he actually takes off his cape, so he doesn't look fat anymore. But that very first shot of him, when he's nodding his head up and down, you know, like, yeah, that's me. And then he's just sort of shake. I don't know, he's just so fat in that shot. And it's just so funny, because he's, like, smiling. But then what's stupid is, like, later when Billy Mays makes all those tiny little Ben Franklin statues, but you can still tell that it's him just because of the giant gut. I can barely tell. Like, it took me forever to figure out that the 3 on the right were him from the back. I thought they were, like, suitcases or something. And then the left 3 were Ben... I don't know why I'm talking about this. The Easter Bunny one, like, the best part of that... Oh, I already mentioned it, is Genghis Khan laughing. He's like, come on! But, like, when the Easter Bunny goes, ooh! That one time when he goes, ooh! Or something, I don't know, it's just, that's so funny. I don't know why I think about that. The Easter Bunny also has, like, you don't realize it, but he has kind of this kick-ass stance at the very end of his first verse. After he says, stick it right up your vagina, he does this fighting stance. It actually looks kind of uncharacteristic of the Easter Bunny, but you don't expect it. I just love talking about small details. What am I doing here? Oh, I'm looking at the map because I'm lost, yeah. You're supposed to get on the platform and go back to the other side of the room. You're supposed to backtrack, basically. That's confusing, I know. There was some other part of that video that's, like, really funny. Oh, at the very end, like, at the very end when Genghis Khan utters his last line, he, like, throws his hands up in the air. That's, like, the greatest pose ever that anybody can do. I'm trying to think of, like, other examples of people doing that. Oh. But I can't think of any, like, probably, I don't know. Jeez. You think that would be, like, a really common thing for people to do. They, like, throw both of their arms up in the air and then flick their hands towards the camera, like, screw you or something, you know? Like, oh, I totally got you. What's the other one? Oh, Hitler, like Hitler versus Vader, that one's just classic. What's funny is Hitler's smile when he says, take a trip on my train. Like, how many people can make that smile? I thought only Jim Carrey could do that. It's like when people draw a smile, they actually draw, like, a semicircle. But that's not how a smile actually looks. Like, nobody can actually do that besides Jim Carrey. Like in Me, Myself, and Irene, when he's, like, in the car, and he's getting a hard-on, and she looks up and realizes it's Hank. And he has this look on his face, and he's holding a cigarette in his mouth. It's just so stupid. Oh, get him, get him, get him! Oh, you could have had him there. Oh, well, whatever. No, get him, get him! Yeah, no, oh, did you miss the... Oh, man, you weren't close enough, man. Oh! Man, watching this is driving me crazy. What are some... That's Stephen Hawking versus Einstein. Where do I even begin on that one? Just every single shot of Stephen Hawking in that video is funny. But it's scary, like, when Stephen Hawking, like, looks at the camera just before he says there are 10 million, whatever. And then he, like, looks up and he starts smiling at the camera. That is, like, honestly, one of the scariest things I've ever seen in my life, is when he actually looks up at the camera and smiles. Because you think he's all, like, dead and stuff. I don't know. And then all of a sudden he, like, comes to life and he's like, oh my god, it's just scary. There you go, that's how it's done. In the words of Oren. Jeez. I don't even know. And what else is there? Like, I just stopped talking about that. Like, honestly, my favorite one of all of them is Mr. T versus Mr. Rogers. That's my favorite one. And yet, for some reason, I can't think of, like, anything, like, specific about that one that, like... It's just the whole thing in general is fine. I don't know. But anyway, just Daystorm in general is fun. He's funny. You know how it is. I don't know why I can't think of anything to say, man. I'm sitting here going through this temple, so I have to talk about Epic right now just to get through the temple. Oh man, if you're gonna parkour, do it on the box, man. Can anybody actually do that, like walk up a wall like that? Because that's pretty crazy if you can. Anyway, the room leads you to think that your next point of destination is actually over here. Turns out it's not. And I figured in the video, I figured I'd just save you the time and not go over there, because all it is like 5 rupees. Or something. But what you actually need to do is go in here, blow through the cage, and knock down this little pile of sand in here next to the treasure chest, which is a time shift zone, and that is how you get through. Oh my gosh, I used my slingshot. But little do you know that when you do this, it's going to bring to life some of the worst monsters in this temple. These guys are a pain, because you have to constantly dodge them and aim your blower at the same time to try to open up their little mouth so you can hit their crystals inside. And, I mean, I have to admit the dodging is not as bad as it looks, because you basically just take one step back every time he does. And just keep the blower on the red side of his... Oh, yeah. Until he starts jumping around like that, then it's like, oh, I got a little lucky here. I didn't take any damage at all from that. Huh. Are we getting up on the end of this video here? Yeah, we are. You know what? I'm going to cut the video as I'm opening the treasure chest. That's what I'm going to do. And you're going to have to wait till next time to see what we get. Because it's going to be exciting. It's going to be so exciting. Can't wait to see what's in the treasure chest. Let's see. See. What is it?